All right. Come on in, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you all so much for being here, or should we say happy Friday. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I'd like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I am just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. So we are continuing the BROTEIN series. BROTEIN is a phrase coined by Alex Hormozy. He is an author and an entrepreneur that I follow on the business side, and he's also a muscle man, and he came out with a cookbook of 12 manly recipes. These are minimal prep, very little cooking. I don't think we've done any cooking at all so far. I'm feeling a little bit suspect about that. But I put a poll up on my YouTube page asking you all if you wanted me to recreate these recipes, and you all voted 10-0 or 100-0 that you did. So this is a 12 recipe cookbook that he has released. I did put the link in the description, and we will be reviewing these one recipe per day. So we're going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. If, however, you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and you know who you are, you're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. This video does have some swears in it, so my apologies. So let's see who we have here, and then we will get started. Let's see, TikTok, y'all don't ever stop. Who do we have? We have Jan, Biggie Cheese. We have Elva, JJJ, Michael Jackson, Raw, Trin, Carol, Miss Fard, Skimp, Belgie, Prissy, Renee, Paper, S, Tiana, Wanda, Robert, user Tisha, Judy, another user, Ivory, Pat, Betty, Stacy, user Paul LS, Ash, Kevin, Mullet, and Kathleen. Thank you all so much for watching on TikTok. All right, and then on IG, ICW Boss, Ken Curio, Realistic. Thank you. Kitro, Too Real says, hey Maggie, we love you. Thank you. I love you back. I appreciate it. Y'all, I didn't think anybody would care when I started this channel. This is just what I'm cooking for me or for the family, but I'm all about food and femininity. I love helping feminine women like y'all, if you're women, attract and keep the masculine man of your dreams like me. All right. Hello, music. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Who do we have over here? We got Christina in the house. She says, hi, beautiful. Hello. Thank you, my dear, for the compliment. Jürgen coming in from Germany. Always. Thank you so much for being here. Rebecca says, hi, Maggie. Hello, my dear. I think we got another stream tonight you may want to tune into. We got Belle in the house. She says, hey, Maggie. Hey, class. Thank you for being here. Lisa says, hi, Maggie and all. Wow, pretty dress and fab hair. Thank you. Friday is shampoo day, so this is just a roller set, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And this is another Old Navy. So here's the deal, y'all. I know it's wintertime and it's cold and it's rainy, but now is the time when you can buy a lot of these spring dresses on sale. So I just put it on with tights. I was looking for a little belt because, you know, I need help with waist definition, but buy it on clearance. So it's like a little baby doll, if you will, so kind of short, and then I just have boots. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. This is a manly series, but I am not a man. Marcia, this is my first time seeing you here. She says, hey, hello, my dear. Christina says, I look like springtime. Thank you, because it is cold and rainy here in Atlanta. And Leanne says, your hair looks gorgeous. Thank you. Just shampoo and roller set. I appreciate that. Man, y'all notice everything. I love it. Okay. So let us clean the counter, wash my hands, and we're going to pick up where we left off on the Bro-tastic series. We have a lot of men who watch the channel, so let's give you all day 3. All right, so let's clean up. All right, so happy Friday. Hopefully everybody had a good week. Thank you all so much for being here. All right. Always clean the counters because we like our kitchen snacks here, and y'all will talk about me. All right, and let's wash our hands. All right. Okay, so I linked the recipe book in the description, as well as a link to contact me. So we are going to pick up where we left off. I'll just play the intro and then we'll fast forward. We've done day 1 and day 2 so far. So we're going to pick up on day 3. All right. Get myself together. All right. So for anybody who's just catching this series for the first time, let us begin.
24. Well, you're going to need lots of exogenous testosterone and to pick better parents. But if you're not going to do either of those things, I've got 12 protein-packed recipes that require 0 time, 0 prep, have almost 0 carbs, almost 0 fat, and tons of protein. This alone is over 200 grams of protein and almost none of the other macros. And I'm going to show you this recipe at the end of the video. First, let's talk about it. Chef Bro.
Okay, so we did breakfast. Let me fast forward. We did the day 1 was the cereal bomb. So for those of y'all that like milk and cereal, we did a yogurt and cereal, but a low fat, high protein Greek yogurt. Day 2, yesterday, those of y'all that were with me, we did the Ezekiel lox bread. We powered through that. So that was kind of like your bagel and cream cheese and smoked salmon, but it was low fat salmon, low fat cream cheese, and Ezekiel bread, which was very hearty. So we're moving up to day 3. So let me fast forward and then we will pick up where we left off. And I'm going to try and recreate it, plus put a little twist on it for you. Okay.
3 or 2 from the cream cheese, and the rest is just protein coming from the salmon. And if you have a beard, once you got
no beard.
Facial.
I spent it yesterday.
So we just crushed lunch. Now let's talk about snacks on the go.
Snacks on the go.
So 2 of my favorite snacks thing on the go that you can eat pretty much anywhere in the continental United States.
Sorry, the reflection, y'all.
You got light, key point, string cheese. All right.
Jerky and light string cheese.
So you might not know, and again, this isn't for all the healthy people. If you're going to be a healthy person, then just go watch another video. If you just want protein, this is for you. All right. Now, original jerky, and I found this out later, has a lot of protein in it. All right, so this little guy has 6 servings of 10 grams of protein. There's 60 grams of protein in this.
Okay.
And it's less than 500 calories.
All right, so let's take a look. Oh my God. Ron, it's been so long. Thank you so much. He comes in with the $49.99. We have so many generous men in the community. I appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you. You are the stream sponsor. The stream sponsor is the person that gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips, gold coins. I'm just happy that y'all are here. But when you come through and you are such a blessing like that, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let me put you up on the struggle stream whiteboard, but let me read what it says. He says, showing some love since it's been a while since I've attended a class session. Hope this is another amazing year for you, Maggie, with many travels and great streams. Keep doing your thing, Maggie. Aw, thank you so much, Ron. That is so kind of you. If y'all would put Ron in the chat, I appreciate it so much. Let me get you up on the board, and then we're going to talk about this snack, which is the jerky. But that is so incredibly generous. I don't take it lightly. Y'all, groceries are expensive. So $49.99. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see if my new marker works. Oh, Ron. Oh, and it's leaking everywhere. Oh. I got a new brand, but I don't like how this is. We don't like this. All right. But thank you. That says Ron, $50. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so kind. So kind. So thank you, Ron. All right. So we have done a breakfast, we have done a lunch, and he's moving on to the snacks. And so this category, he's talking about snacks on the go. Now, listen, if you're home, I do work from home. If you're home and you have access to the kitchen, that's great. You can make real food. But since this is for men, like he said, it's 0 prep, almost zero cooking, 0 carbs, and something else I can't remember. So if you are, even for the ladies, for the men, you can make this, or the ladies, you can make this for your fellas. If you have like a long commute, or you're going to be running errands and you want to make sure you stay full on the protein so that you don't end up in the drive-through. Hello. One of the things that Alex Hormozy, you can tell he's a muscle guy. He likes to have 100 grams of protein per meal. That's a lot. I don't know if most of us get 100 grams of protein per day. So all of these recipes you will see. Let me see. I have the picture up here. Oh, did I grab it down? Each of these is going to be about 100 grams of protein per meal. All right, so let me find the screenshot for you guys for this one. All right, so this is, he calls it Great Road Protein. So it's kind of hard to tell. I did some research on this. So this is Jacqueline's beef jerky. You all can find this in just about any store. Now this is the regular size. When I looked at the portions that he was talking about, they have one that's like the regular, hello Mr. CKB. They have jumbo and they have family size. All right. So when he's giving you these macros, he's talking about the jumbo size. So it's like 2 of these. So, you can see the macros here. What is this? If you eat the whole thing, 230 calories. So together, that's where you get the 480. And then protein, about 30 grams of protein times 2 is 60 grams. So what he's looking at here is the jumbo size. I ordered the jumbo size, but they sent me 2 of the regular. All right. So again, you can eat this on the go. We'll open one up and taste it. Of course, you can eat it just like this. I do have a recipe for you all that we're going to make with the jerky, just because I feel like this is so like, we can do more. One thing, if you guys are watching out for sugar, this the original beef jerky does have some sugar added. You can see here, it's like 6 grams of sugar. I try to go, I'm your substitute teacher because I use sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. So Jack Link's does make a 0 sugar flavor. So I don't know if I got the picture of it, but you can get one that's 0 sugar. Just be careful, the ones that are flavored like teriyaki or some of those sweet jerkies, even though you're going to get that protein, just be mindful. Hello, no, goodbye. So good to see you. I know who you are. Be mindful of that. All right, so I'm going to, you all can see our jerky here. I'm going to take a little bite of it, just plain. It is a good snack. If you're a snacker, snacking on protein instead of the other stuff we used to snack on will keep you fuller longer. And then I'll pick up where we left off. Kind of tender. I thought it would be dry. I will say this. Hello, Kurt. The 0 sugar jerky is going to be drier than your regular jerky. So just be mindful of that. All right, let's continue. Got a little kick to it. It's a little punchy. All right.
Not bad. It's just 480 calories, 60 grams of protein, and so it's not a bad snack that you're on the go. So if you don't have time to eat or something like that, but you are a bigger guy and you need more calories, and if you're a smaller guy and need fewer calories, just cut it in half. All right. Now the other thing is string cheese. Now I use scoops of whey protein or pure protein sources as a good litmus test for, is this a pure or less pure protein source? All right, so like if you have the purest version of this is you have a 120 calorie scoop of protein, it has 24 grams ish of protein. That's about as lean as you're going to get in any kind of normal food. Now, if you have 4 of these guys, it's 200 calories and 24 grams of protein.
All right, so let's take a look at that. I see you. TikTok RL says, long time no see. Used to watch you in the morning cooking breakfast for the family. It's still me, y'all. I cook every day. That's what I do over here. I do stream every day. If you're new here, I'm getting more regular on TikTok, but you can find me every day on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and usually Instagram. Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms. Hello, Terry. Hello, Kwesi. And hello, Kevin. All right. Took myself down. Ladies, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hello, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. So the next thing he mentioned was string cheese, and he mentioned low-fat string cheese. Let me take the brightness down. So I did order that for you all because I tried to order everything in his cookbook. And he said 4 of these. So those of us that pack lunches or used to pack lunches, we would probably put like 1 of these in the kids' lunch. But he did say light string cheese. So you'll notice with his recipes, they're going to be lower fat and high in protein. So let's see if we have, okay, so this one, the low fat string cheese, 300 calories, 6 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of fat. Usually I am dairy free, so I have been able to find string cheese from the goat's milk that I eat. And when I eat dairy free, that just means I have to avoid cow dairy. Thank you, Nate. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate the compliment. But you can also, if you don't find the string cheese actually packaged like this, you can buy the block cheese and just cut it. Those of y'all that have been with me for a while, like this is the Munster cheese that I use. That's a goat's cheese. So you could just put this on the cutting board and cut it into strips. Most of the cheese substitutes that I use, they're not pre-shredded or pre-sliced. I have to get them in the brick. All right, so he says 4 of these and 2 of these. So I'm going to continue, and let the video play. Then I'm going to put my own spin on it because his point is well taken. On the road, if you need to grab and go, this is excellent. Let me bring it down for y'all. This is excellent, but in the kitchen, I think we can do a little bit better. All right, let me take this down.
Fat. So there's 2.5 grams of fat. There's almost no carbs in the string cheese. And so if I have 4 string cheeses and this guy, I've got 84 grams of protein. And you're like, man, 4 string cheeses and all that? It's like, yeah, it's kind of like a meal, which is kind of the point. And so you can have this on the go, and all in all, you'd be up 680 calories with 84 grams of protein. And the stuff keeps great. So if you just want to like have a snack on the go and you don't eat 100 grams in one sitting, you just open it up, start a bar, fucking top.
Sorry.
Well, that one's okay. I bet you the string cheese goes down a little easier, but that's super dry. And you compare this with a lovely Sauvignon water.
Water?
And this guy, though, we were like, how do you eat 6 string cheese? You gotta like...
Ladies, let's not talk with food in our mouth.
Really? You take one. Honestly, 6 string cheeses.
6 or 4?
These like 4-year-olds. So like, the string cheese is just not that much cheese. It's like 2 bites. So it's really just having 12 bites of cheese. It's not nearly as much as you think about it. They just package it like this so they can charge you more. But it's not that much. It's this. It's not a lot of cheese, all right?
Okay, we're not going to eat it like that, but you could.
I'm remembering now why I eat this. Jerky and the cheese actually taste delicious together.
Okay.
It's meat and cheese. It's actually really good.
All right, so we're going to give that a try. All right. So that is his day 3. This is his 84 grams of protein on the go. Now, let's see here. It's actually 6 string cheeses because each one is 50 calories. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to plate it. And then I'm going to do a little something with it so you all can see. But, you know, if you're going to be out all day, maybe you're trying to do, you know, 1 meal a day or something like that. That's an option. So I'm going to plate it just for presentation, and then I'll take a bite of jerky and a bite of string cheese together, and then I'll show you all 2 things that you can actually do with it. Hello, Bonnie's in the house. Hello, Endless, the spokesperson is here. Thank you for being here. All right, let me get a plate. All right. Now, this defeats the purpose because day 3 is protein on the go, but just because... why be regular when you can be extra? So, 6 string cheese. The total with the jerky, I think he said comes up to 84 grams of protein. And if the goal is 100, then, you know, I can see why he would want to consume this. Now, you wouldn't consume it all in one sitting, or maybe you would, but I think about our truckers, maybe you're some type of driver, or if you're gone, you work long hours and you need something to hold you instead of getting those like vending machine snacks. This could be something for you. So, and again, I do like what he said. Let me move it here so everyone can see. I do like what he said about these would be available for you in pretty much any store. So your local grocery store. There's Dr. Katrinda. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, please make sure you have purchased your My Morning Musings book. I have mine on the shelf over there from Amazon, from Katrinda McQueen. She is an Amazon best-selling author, and I did an interview of her. UFO Kamikaze, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Since these are such manly recipes, I figured I would be as girly as I could. But yes, y'all know I'm all about food and femininity. All right. So all together, sorry y'all, just opening these 6 string cheeses. So while I'm opening this for the presentation, and I will take a picture, and then I'm going to show you all a couple things that you can do with jerky as well as with string cheese, especially on a cold and rainy day like it is here in Atlanta. I have a couple little low calorie or low effort hacks. I think they're low effort. Y'all can tell me that you can do with your jerky and string cheese. So let me know, those of you all that eat jerky, do you have any particular flavors that you like? They make jerky in turkey. They make it in, of course, beef. I've even seen like bacon jerky. They have everything. So if you have these, and again, the light, everything you'll see in his cookbook is going to be lower on the fat, high in the proteins. It keeps you fuller longer, takes longer to digest, and helps with blood sugar. I am not a doctor, but if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, these could be some options for you. Hello, Gary. Because we're all creatures of habit, and sometimes we just eat what we know. So that's what I strive to do here, is share with you all some ideas. Okay, we have 6 string cheeses. All right, so now the jumbo beef jerky is 2 of the regular packs. So I'm going to take out this little thing here, and I'm just going to try and make a plate. Lisa likes a teriyaki. Belle likes teriyaki. Tasha says, hello, Miss Maggie. Thank you for being here. Hello. I appreciate you. All right. And then I will do the sample that he did. I'll taste them 2 together. I can't say I've ever done that. All right. So this right here would be a meal on the go. Red Bunny Classic coming through. Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. He says, love the hairstyle. Okay, so we have, in essence, like a jumbo pack of regular beef jerky and 6 cheese sticks. So let me take a quick picture, and then I will take a bite. Of course, you could eat it just like this, but I have some ideas for you all. All right. That's the quickest cooking class there is. Christina says, yum. So you all are feeling the jerky and the cheese? Okay. And he said, add water to it. That's one of my goals. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I am trying to drink water. I'm trying to not feel thirsty, because they say if you feel thirst and you're already dehydrated. I'm trying. All right. So y'all know this is a journey, and we do it together. All right. So a little food styling here. Let's just get this. Because Alex Hormozy said if y'all want to try any of these recipes, tag him. So I will be doing that. And let's get, and then a quick video. All right, so this is day 3 of the 12 days of protein. This is our meal on the go, which is the jumbo Jack Link's original beef jerky and 6 pieces of light string cheese. Enjoy. All right. So let's taste together. I'm going to get like a small piece of jerky, and I'm just going to break off a small piece of cheese. I've never eaten them together. He says it's good together. Let's try it. Not bad. Just got to work on it. Hence the water. It's good, but I would eat them separate. For me, this original beef jerky is very forward. It's very meaty. It's almost a little sweet and steaky. Not all the way sweet like teriyaki, but the string cheese is just light and creamy. So I would probably eat this with fruit and just eat the jerky by itself. Jurgen is smiling. We got Rossi. Hello, my dear. Y'all, please check out Rossi's channel. Rossi, drop your channel in the chat. She's another home cooker. Hello, Jacob. Thank you so much for being here. Christina says, since I've been fasting and eating in the afternoon and doing protein shakes, meat and veggies, exercising, you're feeling great. That is awesome. Ron says, now I got to go lift weights so I can look like this. No. And ladies, we talked about this yesterday. The protein is, whether you're a muscle man or whether you work out, we're never going to bulk up like that. We're not men, but it is good, especially as you age, that you're, strong enough to do the things you need to do in life. Very funny. Okay. So let's watch the rest of this, and then I'm going to show you what else you all can do with these two ingredients that I think are simple and tasty, and then I'll let you have your evening. Let's see if he says anything else about it.
Normally, we still don't want to have anything with protein. Burn on the next one.
Oh, that was it? Okay. We'll move on to that tomorrow. Okay. So this was day 3. Now, I'm going to show you all what you can do with your jerky and your cheese. We're going to make soup out of the jerky. Really simple. I know these are man meals, so I'm not trying to get really crazy. Hello, D-Ray. So we're going to take this jerky. This is a hack you all can do. I think I'm actually going to do it in the Keurig because I really want to think of ways that you can eat simple on the go. If you're like me and you have, kids or whatever, you probably have ramen noodles somewhere in your house and you have those little leftover packs, like if they don't use all of the packs. So I'm going to show you how you can make a really simple soup with just hot water, one of those ramen noodle packs, and then you put a few pieces of beef jerky in there, and kind of like the shrimp that kind of comes to life in those ramen, you know what I'm talking about, those cup of noodles. The meat will go from like jerky to kind of like tender, almost like beef, almost. But let me show you all. Dakota says pin-up vibes. Oh, thank you all. Y'all really like the curls. Okay, thank you. Rossi, yes, let us know the name of your channel so I can shout you out. Anybody else who has a YouTube channel, I always like to support. All right, let me get a mug. Oh, it's in the dishwasher? All right. We'll just use a bowl. And I have some ramen in the kids' fridge because I definitely do. I have 2 fridges, one for them to have their stuff. So let me grab some. All right, so if you have these anywhere, we're not going to eat the noodles, but we are going to use the seasoning packet. This will work with any packet. Now, I don't have to worry about sodium. I do have to worry about sugar. So if you have to watch salt, maybe this isn't an option for you, but I'm just going to take the noodle seasoning that is in the ramen, and I'll leave this because you really don't need it every single time. All right. So if you have a stovetop, you can do this on the stovetop. Yes, Cooking Cousins. Y'all please check out Cooking Cousins on all platforms. She also does live streams and is a wonderful home cooker and cooks with her family too. All right, so I'm just going to open up the noodle seasoning. Let me make sure my Keurig has water first. I always mess that up. Yep, it needs some water. One moment. And then I'm going to show you all a low carb mozzarella stick that you can make with these cheese sticks. All right. If you don't mind room temperature or whatnot, this is fine for on the go. But sometimes you want, you know, a hot meal. I'll leave this here in case anybody's just popping in. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bowl. This could be a mug. This could be a coffee mug. It could be whatever. I'm just using a bowl because I just feel like we should use dishes. But shout out to the men. This could work in a paper cup, okay? So we're gonna take the leftover ramen noodle pack, and I'm just gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna run the Keurig with just hot water, no pod, just run it with hot water at the largest setting to kind of make a broth. This will also work if you have chicken broth or bouillon cubes or any of those strong flavors, okay? So we're gonna put this one in, and this is chicken flavor. Beef probably would have made more sense. Let me see if I have beef. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's start over. Let's do it with beef because we're going to be putting beef jerky in there. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Side hack, this is a great snack, if you will. Just broth, or you can use the ramen pack and just hot water. Put it in a mug and sip it. It gives you the savoriness of like a chicken noodle soup, but if you're trying to be lower calorie or, you know, hold off a little bit of craving, you could just drink that as a soup. All right, so let's do with the beef. All right, so we're gonna get the pack out. So we have our very expensive ramen noodle beef pack. All right. And like he said, y'all, I am not the food police, okay? So if you don't eat ramen, that is fine. I'm not eating the noodles. We'll leave the pasta for the kiddos. All right, so we're gonna run this in the Keurig with just hot water. Hello, 216, thank you for being here. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna bring the cooktop up here and I'm gonna show you all what you can do with string cheese. This could also be the block cheese that you slice. But again, this was day 3 of our BROTEIN. So altogether, this is your 90 or 84 grams of protein altogether, or 96. So always an option, but we can do more. So I'm gonna get the cooktop and I'm gonna show you all how to make some like mozzarella sticks. Now, again, if you're on the go, this does not apply because you wouldn't have access to a cooktop. But if you like pizza flavors, shout out to those of y'all that like Italian flavors. This could be a nice little protein heavy snack for you to kind of get those cravings. Hello, King Flex. All right, so we've got our broth. Hold up. All right, so this is just from the Keurig, okay? Hot. This is just hot water. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a stir, and this was the pack, the seasoning pack from the beef ramen. I'm running the dishwasher, y'all. I'm out of everything. All right, and again, use whatever you have. Shout out to, like I said, any of our men that are truckers or whatnot. You could keep those ramen packs and go to your like convenience store and get, you know, just hot water, or in the break room, those of y'all that have to work in the office, giving you some ideas. So you could keep, these are shelf stable. The uh-oh, the beef jerky and the ramen noodles are shelf stable. So, and budget friendly. So if we have any students, college students or whatnot, so just trying to give you all some ideas because I know everybody doesn't have access to, a gourmet kitchen. I understand. All right, so I'm just going to give this a taste. It's just beef flavored broth. And ladies, your unsolicited etiquette tip of the day. I love this stuff. When drinking soup, ladies, you actually drink from the side and then you just tilt it back in your mouth. This is actually a tablespoon. The dessert spoon, the small teaspoon, is the one that goes this way. Your soup spoon, the one with the bigger bowl, up to the lips and then just tilt it back, okay? If you want to work with me, if you like the femininity, elegance, and etiquette, go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. All right, so this is really tasty. It's warm. It's just completely broth with hot water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of our beef jerky. I'm going to go for the smaller pieces, and I'm just going to kind of put them inside here and then just let them sit. And what will happen is with the hot water, they will soften up. You could do the big pieces or you could tear them up, but I'm trying to get small pieces that I could like spoon up easily. So if you don't mind, just savage, fine, go for it. But want to give you all some ideas of what you can do with hot water and a ramen noodle pack. All right. So I'm just trying to get the little small pieces. We'll leave the rest here. I'm just going to give it a light little stir, and then I'm going to set it behind me out of the way. So if you have to like go to a meeting or take a call or something, what will happen is that the beef jerky will start to soften up, and it'll almost be like a soup. So I'll just set this here because it's hot. All right. But wanted to give you all something that you can do with really shelf-stable, easy ingredients. Rossi says, wow, I have to try this. Absolutely. Christina says, you're making grilled shrimp and a nice fresh salad. That sounds amazing. Definitely more sophisticated than the man food, but want to make sure we give the fellas something that they can easily consume and stay on top of your protein goals. Oh, you're making that. Hello, Divine Sense. Thank you for being here. Okay, so that's one hack for your beef jerky. Now, the second thing I'm going to show you all is something you can do with your cheese sticks. So on the stove top, you want to get a skillet. And I know I use the struggle skillets when I'm cooking by myself. I see the comments. It doesn't bother me. I save the nice stuff for the live streams. Hello, Tamala. Thank you so much for being here. So you do want to get a nice skillet that is non-stick. All right. So we're moving on to the cheese sticks. I'm going to turn this on medium. No oil or anything in the skillet because what's going to happen is the oil from the cheese is going to give us enough. So I'm just going to take one of our low-calorie cheese sticks and into the cold pan, I'm just going to put it down. Let's do 3 of them. And if you like cheese sticks, if you like fried cheese, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm wondering if maybe I should have done 2. But what we're going to do now is go back. We are going to let this kind of cook down, and then it'll turn into like a little crispy fried cheese. And then we're going to pour some low sugar marinara on the side as a dipping sauce, and top it with a little bit of Italian seasoning or oregano. That gives you kind of that pizza craving if you're trying to be low carb and low sugar. All right. So y'all can hear it's kind of doing its thing, and it's already starting to melt. So let me get the marinara while this is doing its thing, and then we'll just kind of turn it over. Okay, so if you all can see, notice how it's starting to spread a little bit on the bottom, just in the dry pan. Medium heat, non-stick. So this is what I have. This is ragu. This is just basic. I grabbed it from the fridge, but notice here it says no sugar added. Condiments and beverages are a huge culprit. Let me turn it upside down. Are a huge culprit for extra sugars. So try and get the pasta sauces. I don't really count calories, but I do turn it over and look for extra sugar. All right, so y'all see it starting to melt. Let me get a spatula and see if we can turn it over. Let's see if we can just. Now this is low fat cheese. Oh, thank you, Moses. Oh my gosh, y'all love the hair today. I kept the rollers in all the way to the end because it just does on the rain. Focus, Maggie. All right, so you all can see this is low fat cheese. So it's not giving us a lot of oil, but I'm just carefully going in here and turning it over. I'll go ahead and put the other ones in here. If it's a really fatty cheese, then what you'll get is a lot more oil and a lot more spread. But if you don't, if you have cheese sticks left over from the kids, this could be a good hack for you. We'll just do 4. Let's check on our soup. Great color. Yeah, on the cheese, isn't it? All right. Let me see if I can. I think that's it. Let me get a little plate. Uh-oh. I got a little bit, probably medium low. I'm just gonna reach in there, y'all. Turn this one over. And this will work with any cheese. I've even done it with my goat's cheese, my non-dairy cheeses. A little messy, but it's fun. Probably this skillet gets hot, maybe like a medium low. I'm just gonna move that over, and we'll make some dipping sauce. I love BX Godfather. All right. Take that off. All right. So if you want to, you can even put it on its side, but you all see what's happening. So we're getting kind of that mozzarella stick, that cheese pull without the breading. Okay. And then for sauce, let me put the marinara on here. All right. This one looks really good. All right. Let me move this. All right. Let's get our sauce. I have the ragu over here upside down. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. We want to get everything to come out. So I'm going to open it carefully over the sink so it doesn't kind of splatter on me. Okay. So we just want to get that marinara. If you have leftover spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce, and this is just straight out of the fridge, you can warm it up if you want to. But with the hot cheese and the, room temperature or little food styling, y'all, or cold marinara, it's actually a good combo. All right. So I'm just going to go in here and get one. So you can see after it comes out of the skillet, it's kind of like touchable. And then this is level 1. I don't know, y'all. It's just something about hot cheese. Or if you want to be fancy, one moment. Still low carb. Now I have Pecorino Romano. This is a sheep's cheese, but this is my substitute for Parmesan. If you can have the shakeable one, go with that. But with low sugar marinara, Okay, one moment. So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on here. Yum, right? Take a break. Yes, Christina. Rossi says, thank you. Definitely trying the cheese. Absolutely. Those of us that are moms, or if you have kids, or you have these things lying around, you can make a nice pizza snack. So for the men, really simple, just the cheese and 0 sugar marinara. For those of y'all, why be regular when you can be extra? Let me get a spoon. So you can see this Pecorino Romano. This is like my substitute for Parmesan. If you like a dry, salty, how do you say, like aged cheese, cheese. This is great on all things Italian flavors or salads or whatnot if you need to avoid dairy like I do. So this is level 2. God, that presentation looks horrible. But anyway, it's still, I'd love to know what the men think. Is this still man food or have we gotten too fancy? So you can go in there with a little bit of sauce and sprinkled cheese. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And then lastly, level 3. You probably don't have this on the go, but if you have oregano, ooh, I have some Greek oregano. Actually brought this back from Greece. So if you have some oregano or if you have any Italian seasoning or if you like pizza seasoning or if you have like chili flakes or whatnot, you can just put a little bit of that in here to get that that dipping sauce. And I promise you, those of y'all who like those, we used to eat those Pizza Hut breadsticks. Can't eat that anymore. Try it with your cheese sticks, a little cheese and a little marinara. It's so good. It gives you all of the pizza craving without, you're still having low-fat cheese and 0 sugar marinara. So again, this is ragu, no sugar added. All right. All right, so let's check on our soup. Looks delicious. Oh, thank you. Val says your kids would love the cheese. Absolutely. Dry skillet, medium heat, maybe medium low. And kids could probably help with them. Just, be careful getting it out because the cheese is hot when it melts, but they could put it in the cold pan. Lisa says it looks good. I think so too, y'all. So this is what I do. I mean, of course you can do the basic, but why be regular when you can be extra? Okay, let's check on our soup. So hopefully that helps with your pizza cravings. That way you can have cheese sticks without all of the breading. Sorry, y'all, my presentation does not look great, but we're here for Jurgen is giving the thumbs up. Okay, shout out to the men. Hello, Ebony. Thank you so much for being here. Let's check our soup. All right. So again, for the 12 days of BROTEIN, very simple. All this was hot water from the Keurig. You didn't even have to use the stove. And we used the seasoning packet from the ramen. And then we put a few pieces of beef jerky in there. And you can see how it's kind of given us a little bit of beef soup without the noodle. Let's take a taste of this. I am going to go in because it's got big chunks of stuff, but I just like to share with you all. I like this so much better. Jerky is dry and it's tough so that it holds well. I really like this. You could make a meal out of this. If you had some vegetables, throw a few frozen vegetables in there or whatnot. Keurig soup. Keurig soup and cheese sticks with our 2 ingredients from day 3. So I wanted to give you all some options for your beef jerky and your string cheese. So that is day 3. So let's see. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to chat, but that is it. Ooh, it's a little spicy, but it's good. Rossi says you love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me bring your channel back up too, so you all can go check out Cooking Cousins on all platforms. Okay. So again, Alex Hormozi has a cookbook. His cookbook is 12 recipes of protein heavy meals. So whether you are a muscle man or you just want to get some more protein into your diet, maybe you want some simple recipes, if you even call these recipes, that don't require a lot of cooking or a lot of prep. I'm a huge fan of the cheese sticks if you're kind of craving pizza, or if the family has ordered pizza and you want to still kind of participate but not be eating, all that other stuff. This could be a great snack for you all. This will work with beef jerky, turkey jerky. I guess even if you had like the bacon or whatnot, any dried or dehydrated meat, just put it in there with the hot water and it'll kind of come back to life. Trombone and baritone king. I see that. All right, everyone. So that's all that I had for today. Let's see. Announcements, and then I will let you all have your evening. Hopefully you all liked these. This one was day 3. We'll be back again tomorrow for day 4 of our 12-day series. The other 2 are up and posted. So I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms. Later tonight will be the Wives Club. So if you're interested in any of the relationship content, check on my page. I'll be posting that shortly. You all can come watch. We will be responding to what makes an in-demand woman. So for those of y'all that are interested in traditional relationships, we'll be talking about that tonight. So I do stream every day, and I appreciate you all being here, and we will go ahead and dismiss. Yummy. All right. Thank you so much, TikTok. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the hearts and the shares. Class is dismissed. All right. Thank you so much, Instagram. I appreciate you all so much. Class is dismissed. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Enjoy your simple meals. Shout out to the Brotastic recipes. Y'all go check out Cooking Cousins on all platforms. You're going to be tuning in? All right. So I'll see you all. I think it's going to be 8:30. So 2.5 hours from now, we'll be doing the Wives Club on my other channel. All right, everybody. Class